When you think of royal drama, your mind might jump to Buckingham Palace scandals, secret letters, or coronation rumors. But what if the drama sailed straight onto a luxury yacht? Brace yourself, because this story involves whispered betrayals, explosive demands, and a revelation that has shocked even the most hardened royal watchers. Before we continue, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell for updates. Imagine a sun-drenched Mediterranean deck, champagne glasses glinting in the late afternoon light. The waves lap lazily against the hull, and everyone aboard smiles politely, until one person drops a bomb that changes everything. That's the scene we're diving into today. Prince Harry issuing a jaw-dropping demand to a furious Meghan Markle after a past, yes, a yacht girl past, has been exposed. And the words that followed? I want a divorce. Let's unpack this drama, piece by piece, because the details are juicier than a scandal-filled Netflix miniseries. First, the revelation that set this storm into motion, Meghan's so-called yacht girl past. It sounds like something out of a glossy tabloid headline, but the whispers were impossible to ignore. For weeks, insiders hinted at a chapter in Meghan's life that she kept tightly under wraps. An adventurous, high-profile socialite past that collided with Hollywood elites and luxury lifestyles. Visualize this: yachts, sun, cocktails, and glamorous gatherings where Meghan, young and ambitious, rubbed shoulders with influencers, celebrities, and occasional billionaire heirs. To most, it was simply a part of a glamorous life before royalty. But for Harry, it suddenly became a source of tension. Why? Because when past adventures meet present expectations, sparks fly. Royals aren't supposed to have yacht girl histories, or so tradition dictates. But in reality, who hasn't had a wild phase before finding their person? And yet, when past choices clash with current royal expectations, the drama is real. So what exactly triggered Harry's fury? Was it the public exposure of private moments, or a sense that secrets had lingered too long? And how did Meghan respond when confronted with this explosive information? The answer is as layered as a luxury layered cake, and we're just getting started. It didn't happen in whispers behind palace walls. It happened on deck, with the sun high in the sky, and cameras, albeit paparazzi at a distance, ready to capture every glance. According to insiders, Harry confronted Meghan in a tense exchange that left onlookers stunned. Do you want to tell me the truth now? Harry allegedly demanded, his tone uncharacteristically sharp. The tension was so palpable that even the seagulls seemed to pause mid-flight. Meghan's reaction? Furious, defensive, and incredulous. She had never anticipated that this chapter of her life would be weaponized against her in such a public, dramatic way. Then came the words that would dominate headlines and social media for weeks. I want a divorce. Pause for a moment and think about that line. Not a fight, not a heated argument, but a formal, shocking declaration, delivered with intensity that left everyone, including staff, close aides, and a few socialites nearby, reeling. What made it worse? Context. This wasn't a private quarrel behind palace doors. It was on a yacht, symbolically isolated, surrounded by luxury, yet emotionally raw. The very setting, supposed to be serene, idyllic, and celebratory, was transformed into a crucible of tension, exposing vulnerabilities, secrets, and the cracks in a relationship that the world had idealized for years. And yet, as shocking as this moment was, it wasn't the end. Because the drama only deepened once social media caught wind of whispers about the confrontation. Tweets, TikToks, and Instagram posts quickly amplified the moment, turning a personal dispute into a global spectacle. The combination of royal mystique, celebrity allure, and yacht girl history created a perfect storm for virality. Once word got out about Harry's "I want a divorce" declaration, the media frenzy was unstoppable. Headlines spun wild speculation. Was this an impulsive decision? A reaction to jealousy, secrecy, or betrayal? Or a deeper reflection of long-standing tension in the marriage? Visualize this: news outlets from London to Los Angeles racing to analyze every known detail. Social media platforms flooded with memes juxtaposing yacht glamour with royal drama. Talk shows dedicated entire segments to the confrontation, and YouTube channels churned out content faster than royal correspondents could fact-check. Suddenly, A private emotional moment became a global discussion, dissected in threads, live streams, and panels. What can we learn from this? The speed of information or misinformation is astonishing. A single whisper or insider claim can spiral into a worldwide phenomenon, magnifying drama exponentially. And in cases involving royalty or high-profile celebrities, the stakes are magnified even further. This begs the question, how does one navigate public scrutiny when personal disputes become global spectacles? And how can the parties involved maintain any sense of privacy when the media ecosystem thrives on secrecy, scandal, and outrage? Beyond the headlines, there's a deeply human story here. The public often forgets that behind titles, luxury yachts, and viral headlines are people grappling with real emotions: hurt, betrayal, disappointment, and fear. Imagine being Meghan in this scenario. A past she considered private suddenly thrust into the spotlight, the person she trusted most confronting her with the ultimate ultimatum. Or Harry, wrestling with feelings of betrayal, confusion, or fear for the future. Emotional stakes were high, and the setting, a yacht, isolated and luxurious, became almost symbolic. The isolation mirrored the intensity of personal confrontation, and the luxury highlighted the paradox of human fragility amid opulence. From a psychological perspective, this kind of confrontation is complex. It blends elements of betrayal trauma, perceived deception, and the sudden collision of past and present realities. The result? Explosive tension that, while sensational for outsiders, carries real consequences for those involved. It's a reminder, even the most glamorous lives are rife with human emotion, challenges, and moments of vulnerability. Behind the headlines, these are people navigating extraordinary circumstances, trying to reconcile love, expectation, and identity. While it's easy to get lost in the scandal, there are lessons that are surprisingly relatable. Let's break them down. 1. Transparency matters. Secrets, even from the past, have a way of surfacing. Whether in royal marriages or everyday relationships, hiding parts of your life can create tension when disclosure finally occurs. 2. Timing is everything. The dramatic confrontation on the yacht shows how context and timing can amplify conflict. Address issues before they escalate in high-stakes settings. 3. Emotional intelligence is key. Harry and Meghan's situation is an extreme example, but the need to navigate emotional responses, maintain composure, and manage dialogue thoughtfully is universal. 4. Media amplification is real. In today's world, private disputes can become public almost instantly. Learning how to manage public perception, or simply choosing when to share information, is crucial. 5. Humor helps. Sometimes while this yacht drama is intense, injecting lightness into conflict, where appropriate, can diffuse tension, provide perspective, and prevent escalation. Think about your own conflicts. Are there moments where past choices, miscommunications, or timing created unnecessary tension? Could a proactive, transparent, or empathetic approach have changed the outcome? One of the most fascinating aspects of this story is the contrast between perception and reality. From the outside, it's easy to view Harry and Meghan as living an enviable life of yachts, glamour, and privilege. But the truth is far more complex. Every public moment carries scrutiny, every decision is analyzed, and every personal choice becomes fodder for global conversation. Consider the yacht setting. For most people, a yacht represents leisure, freedom, and luxury. For Harry and Meghan, in that moment, it became a pressure cooker, a stage for exposure, confrontation, and vulnerability. The lesson? Even environments designed for comfort can become arenas of tension when human emotions, expectations, and public perception collide. And here's the kicker. While millions watch, laugh, or comment online, those involved are dealing with real consequences, navigating relationships, and making choices that could shape their lives for decades. Why is this story so captivating? Why do we scroll endlessly, click on every new update, and analyze every leaked detail? The answer lies in a mix of psychology, storytelling, and relatability. Conflict draws attention. Humans are wired to pay attention to tension and resolution, even from afar. Celebrity amplifies stakes. When high-profile figures are involved, ordinary conflicts feel epic. Curiosity and speculation, We want to understand motives, anticipate reactions, and debate what happens next. Relatability amid glamour. Despite yachts and royal titles, the emotions, anger, betrayal, confusion, are universal. Even if we've never faced a yacht-based ultimatum, we recognize the human dynamics, confrontation, disappointment, and tough decisions. That's why stories like these hold us captive. They mirror our own struggles in heightened, theatrical form. While we may never experience a royal confrontation on a Mediterranean yacht, there are practical lessons. Be honest early. Address issues before they become crises. Secrets have a habit of surfacing. Manage emotions before reactions. Pause, reflect, and consider the long-term impact of decisions before responding impulsively. Recognize context, setting, timing, and audience, even if it's just a small one, can amplify tension. Choose your moment wisely. Learn from others. Observing how public figures navigate or mishandle conflict offers insights into communication, compromise, and resilience. Humor and humanity matter. Even in intense moments, perspective, levity, and empathy can prevent irreparable damage. The yacht drama may seem distant, but the principles, communication, transparency, emotional intelligence, apply to relationships, work, and life daily. Prince Harry's shocking demand, Meghan's furious response, and the unveiling of a yacht girl past may feel like a reality TV plotline. But beneath the glitz lies a story about human relationships, communication, and navigating tension under scrutiny. It's a reminder that even in extraordinary circumstances, our emotions, reactions, and choices are profoundly human. What do you think? Was Harry justified? Could Meghan have handled it differently? Or is this simply a reminder that no matter how glamorous life appears, conflict and complexity are inevitable? Engage with us, share your thoughts, debate the drama, and tell us, what would you have done in their shoes? And don't forget to subscribe for more insights into royal secrets, celebrity revelations, and life lessons hidden in the headlines. Because behind every scandal, there's a story. And sometimes, that story teaches